The Montreal Canadiens start the night stuck in the middle between New York and Detroit. If they win against the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers, they'll plant themselves into third place in the wild card race. Such a tight race. It feels like they just have to try again.
Field for Laine. Couldn't get it here. Tried to tip it. Laine. Fan on it. Got it. The Laine. He'll hold. Shoots. Goal!
Third time's a charm, right? Let's talk about it.
He sends it in, just missed hitting the chicken.
I think I said it last time. I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until my face turns blue. This is an important game, and they're all going to be important going forward until they're not. I don't know what kind of chances you would give the Montreal Canadiens against the Florida Panthers, but the odds in Vegas weren't good, even though the Panthers are missing a few key players in their lineup. What I kept thinking about was the last time they faced the Panthers and they shut them out 4-0. So personally, I was a little bit optimistic about this one. They're playing at home. They've got fire under their butts. They've probably all got poutine in their belly, Montreal smoked meat. Feeling good, just like I am. Thank you so much for your support. We're at like 9,690 subscribers. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. Please, guys, if you are not one of my subscribers, take a couple of seconds, subscribe. Please, it helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So let's start this recap video where we always start. Avec la formation de départ. That translates to the starting formation, which is the starting lineup. So we have Caufield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Laine, Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, Armia. On defense, we have Matheson, Carrier, Struble, Hudson, Xhekaj, Savard, Montembeault in net. The mountain is beautiful. All right, let's drop the puck on this one. Right away, Montreal kind of comes out hot. We get the scrum where Gallagher gets stuck in the middle. And at around 4 minutes in, Mackie Samasevich is going to take a 2-minute minor for slashing against Josh Anderson. And it's time for Laine to step into his office because he has work to do.
Field for Hudson. The Laine. He'll hold. Shoots.
1-0 Montreal. You knew what was going to happen. It was try again, but the puck got to Laine, and what a shot. I mean, even if he did have to take 3 cracks at it. Florida starts to show some fight. They're not giving up after the first 4 minutes. But Devo gets clipped, and they're going back on the power play, high stick. And guess what? It clicks again. Newhook, 2-0.
Newhook will bring it in. Dropped it for Suzuki.
But wait a minute. This looks like a great goal. Like, Suzuki sets up Newhook. Everything looks beautiful. But Gallagher performs what I consider textbook goalie interference. That's going to be called back. It's still 1-0 Montreal. So take Newhook's eyebrows, shrink them back. That's okay, though, because Montreal's not discouraged. They keep pressing on. But Florida isn't discouraged either. They're still fighting. It's back and forth, but Caufield is going to chime in, making it 2-0 Montreal.
Markov off the foot of Jones. Slavkovsky in tight. Caufield scores!
Slav is just, he unlocked part of his brain. It really is like he unlocked part of his brain. He gets a great pass over to Caufield. Caufield takes his time with it. He has room. He dusts it off a little bit and he beats Bob. That's going to be the period. It's going to end 2-0 Montreal, 7-5, I think 7-5 in shots. So the puck drops in the second period. They've been talking about how Hudson is breaking all these records, and it's possible that he could break the all-time rookie defenseman record if he just keeps going. In terms of points, sorry. Montreal's right back at it. They're generating chances. But this next goal, I don't love this one.
Back around behind the net. Samasevich in front scores!
Samasevich. So it's 2-1 Montreal. What happens here is Bennett runs a pick, but I really feel like it was so abrupt that this should have been called interference. And I'm going to give you an example of how poorly refs can be at calling this call. So even after scoring that goal, Florida's not going to slow down. They're going to continue to try to generate chances. Then I thought this was fun. We see Savard and Xhekaj joining in on a play in the offensive zone. Then Jones takes a shot from the blue line. This could easily be 2-2 after this shot that rings off the crossbar.
Outside, Boakfish drops. Jones fires. That one.
Patrik Laine draws a penalty. So the Habs are going back on the PP. Can they strike again? Suzuki tries to make something happen with Slav. Then I think Slav, or maybe it was Suzuki, tries to make something happen with Caufield. Then I think Suzuki, Caufield, and Slav join in, and I have no idea how Slav isn't able to stuff this one in. And now, this is what I wanted to tell you guys about interference. So the refs make a really bad interference call here on Heineman. He's posted up, Sturm comes along, runs into him. Heineman's entitled to that space, right? Like, am I misunderstanding the interference penalty? He's not moving. Sturm runs into him, and he draws the penalty. That's the end of the second period. The power play is going to carry over into the third. Shots were at 14-11 for Montreal, but the score is 2-1 Montreal. The third period starts, and they're on the penalty kill. Like I said, Habs kill the power play. And we see Heineman getting a tip attempt up front. Lots of tip attempts. That's hard to say. Lots of tip attempts up front in this game. And we're about to see another one.
Cam Bennett to the point. Stopped by Savard. Shot scores!
Christian Dvorak, the genius, with his 100th goal of his career. Congratulations, Devo. I don't think I've ever been as warm as I am to you now until he takes a penalty with like 3 minutes left of the third period, sending the Florida Panthers on the power play right before the end of the game. Why does this always happen? I feel like they're always taking late game penalties. Time is winding down. Florida gets a for sure thing, but this happens.
Reinhart with it in front. Save by Samuel Montembeault.
Oh my God. The crowd, I've just bought a new soundbar and like a bass, like whatever thing. And it just like the audience, the crowd was just roaring. We see Monty flashing some more leather, this time against Barkov. And you know what? They pull it off. 3-1 Montreal. That's how the game's going to end. I love the effort by everyone. Everybody pitched in. Montembeault was brilliant. You know, there's players that made mistakes. Jack-Eye made some mistakes. I thought, whoa, wasn't that visible? But he was out there for like 12 minutes, which is good. He's pitching in, you know? He also had a shot on goal. Anyway, I'm just really happy with the guys. They deserve this win, and it was a big win. They updated the standings. Montreal is, in fact, in third place in the wildcard race. Sadly, Toronto can't do us any favors whatsoever. They lost against the Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators are really starting to put themselves ahead of everyone. They're pulling away with it. So we're really rooting for New York's demise. I'm still going to root against Ottawa. With their loss tonight and Tampa Bay's win, Toronto drops back to third place in the Atlantic Division. Here's something you could root for as a Montreal fan. If Toronto loses basically every one of their games until the end of the season, they'll definitely not make the playoffs. And the way that they've been playing, it's entirely possible. Can you imagine that Steve Dangle guy, how he would react if Toronto didn't make the playoffs this season? Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll leave you with that thought. That's a good one to end on. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It means so much to me and just my general life. My family loves it. They love everything that's happening in this channel, in this community. It's been real fun. I like showing my 5-year-old these videos. He finds the introductions the funniest part, usually because I'm being a little bit more wacky during the introductions. Yeah, he gets a good kick out of that. Hope you guys do too. You know what to do. Like the video. It helps me out with, I don't know, something in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. You've made it this far. Why not subscribe? And as always, I will see you down in the comments.